Hello friends, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Chrissy. I like to talk tarot. So yesterday I gave you a tour of my desk, the unrequested, unsolicited VR to Meg. And today I'm going through all of my little bowls, my pin cups, my little pouches and carriers, just to show you a little bit more specifics of what I showed you yesterday. I think I told you I was going to do that. I'm not really sure. There's been so many technical difficulties since I made that video that I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. But before we get there, I want to remind you of the two things I have going on. The Narrative Alchemy Tarot is going to be reprinted through Make Playing Cards. 2 videos ago, I talk a lot about that, about my decision to do so, to go print on demand instead of printing a run that comes through my house, and not letting the good be the perfect, be the enemy of the good, all of that. So this is being reprinted. The other thing to know is the first of the year, I am running my new tarot school, Attuned Tarot, where we will explore, I love this Four of Wands. This is the Santa's Helper edition of the Winter Waite. In Attuned Tarot, we'll really get into the Rider-Waite-Smith system. Say that 3 times fast. Rider-Waite-Smith system. I did it. And see how we... So for each card, we'll spend a 3-day deep dive. Initially, we'll go through 2 cards a week. We'll address each card from a mind, body, spirit perspective. So just to walk you through what it would look like, the Ace of Pentacles, I thought about this one the other day, last night actually. So the first day I'd talk about, of course, in the traditional Rider-Waite, not the Winter Waite, the traditional images, symbolism, colors, all of that, what it means. For the second day, for body, we may talk about how it feels to hold potential, how long we can hold it, how we feel when we hold it, how we fatigue when we hold it, how this can either inspire momentum or stuckness, having the potential but not moving on it or choosing to move on. So that's how we would look at body, like physically holding potential in our body, in our energy. And then for spirit, we would do, let's say, a meditation on walking through this little archway and what lies on the other side. So yeah, a mix of video and audio, but 3 5 to 7 minute prompts, 1 a day for each card. Everything will happen on Discord. I am very, very excited. So that's what's going on. Narrative Alchemy Tarot is getting a reprint, and Attuned Tarot School is open for enrollment. Registration's open. So let's look at just the random bowls that I have here in my office. This bowl came from Creatures of Whim, which is one of my favorite metaphysical shops here in Lexington. This just holds bits and bobs. These are my headphones for work, my glasses, cleaning cloth, of course, a teeny tiny Rider-Waite because I love it. This is a lotion bar that I got from my friend Cassie for Christmas last year, and it is one of my favorite things on the planet. It's mostly lemongrass. It smells so good. I use this on my fingernails between almost every session as like a way to acknowledge my body. I have, this is my another cuticle serum. This is from Olive and June. Never really figured out how to work it, but it still sits here. Essential oils, we have, these are all from Frisky Fish. They sell these at actually a foot spa in Asheville. I think they've changed a lot of their They were gone for a while and they've come back with different, is recipes the word? I think everything they make now includes lavender, but these are my 3 favorites. These are my favorite rollers I have ever known. Happy ever owned, known, right? Happy is grapefruit and bergamot. Supernatural is frankincense and orange, and Snap is lemongrass and rosemary. And Snap may be, oh my gosh, I love it so much, the only essential oil roller that I have ever actually had to replace, and I've had like 3. So I'm gonna be sad when this one is gone. Chapstick, because I mean, sitting at the desk, we obviously need 4. This one's empty. I'm just gonna throw it away. This is also busted. I don't know why I still have it. My old ring light, when it blew, it busted this block, so I need to throw that away too. A lighter, floss. This is the little tightening wrench for my old selfie light. You never know, so I kept it. This was a acupressure finger massager. This came from Anna at Curvy Yoga when I was in yoga teacher training, and I used it all the time for like 7 years, and it just busted, and now I'm sad, so I keep it. Reese wrapper, that's trash. A reminder of what green kyanite is for. I think this is in my, this piece of crystal is in my Pamela Coleman Smith Rider-Waite. We have bobby pins, paper clips, binder clips, and then a couple little thumb worry stones. So this is the first little bowl of bits and bobs that sits on my desk that I'm in all the time, especially for the glasses cleaner, because somehow my glasses get absolutely filthy. Then I have my tiny bowl of crystals. This is my chakra set. This is what I use when I do Reiki with others. This is the pendulum. It sits in a giant rose quartz bowl that I got, that my friend Annie gloriously gave me. I keep this clear quartz in here just to keep them all cleared. I don't actually use this one. It stays in the bowl. I have my point that I use for connecting, and then I have my crystals. Red jasper, amber, tiger's eye, malachite, chrysocolla, angelite, and amethyst. And this does a wonderful job weighing down my reading cloth when I do videos. And then I have my big old bowl of crystals. It's heavier than I expected it to be. This sits on my desk. I change this intuitively. I don't have any sort of schedule. I don't change them with every moon practice or anything like that. I just, whenever it needs a refresh, I give it a refresh. I have a bowl of creek water that came with my Oracle decks that I purchased from Holler Mountain Witch, which I love. This is a piece of string that came tied around a deck that I purchased from Hierophany and Hedge in Covington. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing, amazing witchy store. I like to use knots as a meditative practice. I get so happy when there is a knot in a necklace and I get to untie it. I love untying knots. So this is very much a meditative practice for me. I have my cute little hermit fella. I bought one of these for me and another one for Nathan several years ago, and he just lives here in this bowl. Now, let's talk about crystals. I don't know what this is. I know, but I've forgotten. Yeah, I just don't remember. I was working with a client who was having sleep issues, and I brought this into our energetic practice, and it just made its way to the bowl. I really don't know. It's not here for any particular purpose, but I also haven't put it back for no particular reason. So it's written in my book. I'm just not getting my book out. This is a piece of river rock. I think it's river quartz that also came from Holler Mountain Moon Witch. I have multiple pieces of clear quartz. I love clear quartz. This is a column. This is a rough point, and this is a polished piece. clear quartz has no agenda of its own. It's a master healer. It simply comes in to help us magnify and clarify our own intentions. Magnify, amplify, clarify. I love it. I love it. This is probably, if I had to leave my house for an extended amount of time and could only take 5 items, this crystal would be one of them. This crystal, happy, my deck. That's as far as I got. This is a piece of carnelian. It just, the way where it's flat on one side and curved in the other, it just feels really good, like pressed up against my thumb and in the palm of my hand. This is one that I absolutely love just for tactile purposes. This piece of polychrome jasper, it also has the same sort of feel with a flat edge here, and my fingers curve around it. This tends to be my favorite shape of stone. I love it. A piece of pyrite. I purchased this when my friend Cassie and I were recording. We did this huge program several years ago that was about mindful health. And I talked about walking meditations and taught yoga, where she did like all of this work around meal planning and intuitive eating, and it's just phenomenal. We recorded all of this stuff for the program. We did it once, basically paid for it. We didn't make any money our first time around. And then the pandemic hit and we didn't re-release it. And I'm afraid the time may have passed. So even though I purchased this as like this good luck, abundance type crystal, to me, it speaks more about timing and more about intention, and that time spent in joyful creation is not time wasted, even if all you do is break even. So that's what this piece in particular says to me. This is a piece of copper that I received when I started Reiki school. I did one of the intuitive crystal sets from Crystal the Oracle. That's the handle on Instagram, and I loved it. And this piece of copper was really bright, and it's become, obviously, time is already taking its toll on this piece, and I love it. It represents a very clear time in my life that set a lot of things in motion. So I love it. This is a piece of lepidolite. This is one of the ones that I have that has no sparkle in it. So I don't know why this is the one that is in here. I guess because my favorite one is downstairs in the kitchen, but lepidolite. A piece of Super 7 that also just feels really good in the hand. And this is labradorite. I can't see my camera. It's above my head, so I don't know if you're getting the flash in this or not. But it has a stunningly beautiful flash. I get lost in it, so I should probably stop talking about it. So these are the crystals that live on my desk, and I'm not fussy with it. They just get plopped around in here. I try to be fussy with the water, but it doesn't always happen. Yeah, so those are my desk crystals. I probably just messed up what you all see, but that's okay. Let's talk about my traveling pen cup. So these are my pens for 2023. I have Zig Kling dot markers in chakra colors. So red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, and purple. I'm using these to check in with my chakras every day, and this is an quick, easy way to just make the dots down the page for that check-in. For decorative tracking purposes, I have Staedtler fine liners in magenta, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I have the same 5 colors Where are you? In flares, or I'm sorry, in mild liners, magenta, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And then the same for flares with my bonus, with a bonus color. Oh, that's not a flare. Magenta, yellow, green, blue, purple, and this is my favorite pen ever in existence. This color, this melon color of the Papermate Flare. Also in the cup, my little gnome 7-year pen. 3 different Energel Clinas, black in the 03 and the 05, and blue in an 04. That 04 there is kind of funny. I didn't know they made a 4. I have a ruler, the Hobonichi brush pen that came free, and I want to say 2022 maybe, and then a 2019 Hobonichi pen. This is my favorite pen. I did have 3, now I only have 2 in this blue and white concoction. I have a navy blue one and a teal one. Nathan has the bright yellow because I didn't like it. Yeah, so this is what is in my traveling pen cup. And then we have my journaling pouch. I don't think there's anything in any of the back pockets. No, but there are some lovely pens. We have Meditating Bobby Hill. This came from my friend Miranda. I bought this one. This one came from Cassie. This one came from Tina. This one came from Cassie, right? If I'm wrong, I know that these 3 are Tina and Cassie. I'm pretty sure Tina, Cassie. But anywho, I have a note from Thea in here. I have a Hobonichi tiny little notebook that basically I just use for additional paper. White grid Post-it notes. These are one of my favorite things on the planet. I love them. And a collection of random microns that were miraculously not dried out when I tested them. Also, my reading cloth typically lives in here as well. Now, the front pockets, nothing super exciting, at least not pen-wise, because I keep them in the pen cup. But if I travel without the pen cup, I would choose 1 pen and 1 highlighter to put here in these places. In this middle section, we have this Stabilo highlighter. Is my second favorite highlighter in the whole entire world. My absolute favorite is this Melon Sharpie that only comes in the multi-pack, and I dry them out and I guard these things like they're my life. But second favorite, it's okay to travel with me. A pencil, a glue stick, and correction tape. I should have an adhesive roller in here somewhere. Aha, I just forgot to tell you about it. It was over by the microns. Yep. In this section over here, I have my second favorite crystal ever. This is a piece of Lemurian quartz. I just love it because of the way my thumb fits. For me, I've learned crystals are very tactile, and I love the way my thumb fits here in this crevice. This has gotten cloudier, much cloudier since I bought it. It spoke to me in a crystal shop in Grove Arcade in Asheville, whose name I totally just blanked on. The most I've ever paid for a crystal, but I saw it. I wasn't even looking for it, and I was like, open that case and give me that puppy. So my piece of Lemurian quartz. I have an essential oil roller in here. This is one that speaks to me of Reiki. It has clove and lime and a grapeseed oil base. I love it. It speaks to a very specific time in my life when I taught Reiki 1, and I use it a lot. This is my 3rd, I think, roller of this. And then maybe this is my favorite crystal ever, friend. This is, it's a piece of Chrysocolla, which I absolutely love. Again, it's flat on one side, curved on the other, so it fits just right. I have a type, friends. I have a type. In here, in this section, little post-it notes. These are from Staples. They work surprisingly well. I'm not sure where I got these tiny little flags from Jet Pens, but I like them. They're tiny. Something else that I absolutely adore are white post-it notes. Those stay in here. And then a colored set, it varies. It's green. Right now I have a whole collection of post-it notes, which I decide what I carry with me. And over here we have my stickers. Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck stickers? These are blue dots that came from, I'm pretty sure, Moki Things. I still have several of the blue and the purpley gray left, but only one more red one. I love these dot stickers with more post-it notes stuck on the back. Have my little Kit Kats, the little page flags. I love them. I absolutely hoard these Martha Stewart teardrop stickers. I have more of them that have like the 2 or 3 more up top. Staples discontinued these several years ago. I look on the back for a year like a book has, but I don't guess they have them. I love these. I love them. These little circle stickers, my husband gave them to me. I have no idea where they came from. And then this is just my random sticker collection. I've ordered some more for this year, but I have some from, I'll just move that. So Once More with Love. I don't think Grumpy Bear is a thing anymore, which is a bummer because I love my Grumpy Bear stickers. These are tiny little ones from Honey Inked from Etsy. These are clear. I like them a lot. I'm going to use one of those today. More Grumpy Bear, and then Whimsical Cat. I really like Whimsical Cat because you can change the hair color. So you can make the stickers more your own. Trying to find the ones I really like. I love these little, like the ones of me and Nathan. I think they're super cute. So that, my friends, I'm gonna leave out the computer because I'm gonna use them today, is the tour of the bits and bobs on my desk. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll do a tour of my journals again once we get a little closer to the first of the year. Whoa, that almost toppled over. Did you see how sideways that was? Anywho, yeah, Chrissy should get back to work now. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon.